Today we're using my movement Jackal PDW here in Black Ops 6 Season 3. I made an overpowered class up that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for the muzzle, I had the compensator, and this is going to give you 2 ticks to the vertical recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's going to allow you to take those longer range gunfights without your gun shaking or having a really wonky recoil pattern. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 23% to the recoil gun kick control and then 25% to the vertical recoil control. For my next attachment for the barrel, I had the long barrel, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of damage range. I personally love this attachment because it's going to increase your TTK at those longer ranges so your gun doesn't feel like a pea shooter. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, the damage at effective range is 19.1 and the damage on that is 26, and then the damage beyond range is 35.1 and the damage on that is 16. For my next attachment for the underbarrel, I had the Ranger foregrip, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of horizontal recoil control as well as 1 tick of sprinting movement speed. I personally love this attachment because it's going to speed up your weapon as well as give you recoil control. I would definitely stick to medium to close range with this underbarrel. I mean, you could definitely try to take those long range engagements, but I feel like your gun might shake a little bit. But if you are trying to use this thing at those longer ranges, definitely use the vertical foregrip. This is going to focus a lot more towards the recoil control if you are trying to use this at longer ranges. But in the gameplay, I was using the Ranger foregrip so that way I could move around fast and still have some recoil control. So depending on however you are using this thing, if you are using this thing at longer ranges, use the vertical foregrip. If you are using this to medium to close range, definitely use the Ranger foregrip. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 10% to the horizontal recoil control and then 6% to the sprinting movement speed. For my next attachment for the rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of dive to fire speed, 3 ticks to the slide to fire speed, 2 ticks to the ADS speed, and then 2 ticks to the jumping ADS speed. If you guys do slide or dive, you are definitely going to love this attachment because if you guys do slide or dive, you are going to be picking up your weapon extremely fast as well as ADSing fast. And if you do decide to jump while ADSing, that is going to increase your ADS speed as well. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 5% to the ADS speed, 16% to the jump ADS speed, 55% to the slide to fire speed, and then 55% to the dive to fire speed. Finally, for the stock, I had the balanced stock, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of aim walking movement speed, 2 ticks of movement speed, 2 ticks of hip fire movement speed, and then 2 ticks of strafing movement speed. I personally love this attachment because it's going to speed your weapon up so that way you have a very fast movement speed as well as a very fast aim walking movement speed. So whenever you are strafing side to side, it is a lot harder for your enemies to hit you. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 11% to the movement speed, 16% to the crouch movement speed, and then 12% to the ADS movement speed. Here are all the perks on the screen for the wild card. Make sure you guys are using high roller or perk read so that way you guys can have an extra streak or perk. Here are all the attachments on the screen with these stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace. Today we're using the Jackal. Let's see what we can do with this thing. It says my teammate is talking, but I am unaware. I don't hear you, my boy. Alrighty, we're already getting blown up by cars. We are trying the red perks today. Little bit of a change.
The higher I get, using lethal.
All right, brother. You are a little bit too aggressive for me. You're gonna have to tone it down. Oh, we are moving and grooving. Seeing Seth Rogen butt scoot across the gun field. Oh my god. How many of you are there? Holy moly. Let me live. Please. Let me live.
Calling in score streak.
Alright, don't know really the logic on that, on how I shot him behind the wall, but we're gonna take it.
Detonating C4.
My elbow.
Field upgrade.
I think while I was mulching,
Upgrade.
I must have got bit by a little tiny gnat or mosquito, and it's literally on the tip of my elbow, and this thing is absolutely like itchy. Almost like mosquito bite itchy. So if you see me itching my arm like this, that's why. And I just got killed for itching my arm. Or elbow, I should say.
Operator established.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure.
Hey, incoming wave ball.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Alright, we are in a wacky position right now. They are still spawning over on this side though.
Control.
Alright, we're getting screwed right now on our streaking things.
Hostiles attached to hardpoint.
Detonating C4.
I just helped him destroy my own missile attack. Wild.
Not good.
Hold on a minute.
Secure.
You can shoot through that garage.
Hardpoint is in.
That is wild. I never knew that. You learn something new every day, I guess.
Calling in score streak. Enemy field
Ugh.
on the hardpoint. Enemy shooter.
But if my teammate can fry him, that'd be amazing.
Hardpoint
Or
locked
not.
down.
Honestly, I probably did. Alright, you are just a dummy right there. You literally ran into my bullets, and I was firing. Maybe if your ears worked, you probably wouldn't have died, but still. Oh my goodness, that Molotov was crazy.
Style, you need this?
Oop, Kobe.
Detonating
Hostiles
C4.
attached to hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
On it running. Thought there'd be less running. That's on me.
Oh no, you freaking wacko.
Operator
We choked the gunny.
Hostiles at the hardpoint.
We choked the gunny ship.
Hostile sighted.
Hardpoint active.
Redonkulous. That was redonkulous right there. I should have never died of that.
Ceramics. Calling in score streak.
Honestly, if they added some type of like, they might have it in a different game mode, but I am unaware because I have not played any other game mode besides. Like I haven't played the joint operations, whatever you want to call that thing, at all yet.
Operator
But
established.
imagine if they gave you, this probably would have been on like Charlie and Hale or something if it was a real thing. But I'm just thinking in my head, imagine if they made some sort of thing like the red light, green light. Oh, you if they made a streak like the red light, green light streak, but it was like a joint or something, and whenever you smoked it, it basically killed the whole entire team. I don't know. I'm just thinking out my butt right now.
This was not in my contract with you. Calling in score streak.
I would love to possibly get a gunship this game. I was gonna finish him, but you know, he was behind the fence. Or he was in an awkward position where I was not able to perform one.
Enemy field up.
Style, you need this?
Hardpoint located.
I'm here to answer the call of duty. Call of duty. The call operator establishing score streak.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Hey, incoming wave.
Hostiles at the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
No way, he fried me. Call this thing
Operator
in.
establishing score streak.
Oh, you got me. You got me good with that one.
Captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint secured. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Calling in source tree.
Hardpoint set. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Operator establishing
This
source.
was a pretty chill lobby, I'm not gonna lie. Yep, the lobby did die though, so we are gonna play a TDM.